Welcome back. Sometimes it's hard to find a gift for a person's birthday or holiday, but how about giving a medical procedure? Over the past few years, the trend has become very popular. We're joined this morning with Dr. Scott Boden from the Hair Restoration Center of Connecticut. Thanks, Doc, for joining us this morning, waking up early.
Good morning, Noah.
This is a new way to give gifts. Maybe they've done it for a while. I haven't really heard of it.
Well, it's interesting. Over the past few years, I've had a number of patients that come to me because a loved one has introduced them to me. You know, the person has chosen a procedure thinking that their partner, and more commonly it's a wife giving to a husband.
Which is a great gift, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's if you know your partner, you kind of pick up the cues and you say, boy, my hair's bothering me, or this is really upsetting, I wish I could do something about it. And what a nice surprise to show your love by offering to help them with something that bothers them.
Yeah, if you're comfortable enough doing that, right?
Right. It's not an easy conversation for a stranger to walk up to someone else, of course, but you know, if the person is intimate and knows what their partner is concerned about, we can look to address it. And
what some other things that you can give? You talk about medical procedures.
Well, medical procedure may be, it's a little delicate, you know, you might, but it's usually the person complaining or noticing or making a reference to something that they're displeased about. And maybe you can, as the partner, as a loved one, do your research. Pick up the cues, first of all, from the patient. What is it that they're upset about? In my case, I see a lot of patients with hair loss, and so that's the focus. Partners will come to me and say, you know, my husband's been really bugged about this. Is there something we can do? And so initially, since the person who's giving the gift really needs to do their research, they should seek the person who's board certified. They should seek the person who's got a portfolio of patients that they can look at. And I've had a number of patients, we communicate first on the phone or via Skype or in an in-person consultation. Then when the patient is ready to give when the partner is ready to give the gift, says, I have a great surprise and come with me, we're going to celebrate what we can do for you together.
That's my next question. How do you choose the doctor? Because you might want to be very comfortable with this doctor that you're going to.
Of course, do the research. You need to seek someone who's board certified. In my case, there's a board for hair restoration specifically. There are international groups that are accreditation boards, and that's a first step. I think meeting the person in person, knowing this is not this is an interesting point. You're not just buying a procedure. You're not just saying, here's your filler, here's your muscle relaxant, here's your hair transplant. You're not buying that. You're really engaging with a professional who's a particular expert in that field.
And my next question is, how involved should you be with your husband or boyfriend or loved one in a procedure like this?
How involved should the partner be?
Yeah, the partner who's giving the gift.
Well, I think initially picking up the cues and is this important? And then when you can say, we have a certificate entitling you to something that'll help you restore what you've been looking for. It's a source of joy.
What a cool thing. Better than giving a same old tie every year, right? This is something different, something they'll have for a lifetime.
Absolutely, and it certainly is something that is meaningful for people. If you can take we never try to create somebody who wasn't, right? But we can take a person who's, for my case, of course, lost hair and restore it to a more youthful appearance. It can be tremendously gratifying for the patient, and then we can all celebrate together.
All right, you couldn't even tell you have a full head of hair. Thanks so much, Dr. Boden. We appreciate it, and we'll have all the information on our website. Just go to WTNH.com, the on-air tab, pull that down to the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section. And the weather making progress.